Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your day with me today. Today I am going to do my weekend makeup look, and I decided that I would try and recreate this look that I love on Nicole Kidman. I've tried to create it. I think her hair is in a low bun. Mine is too. It's a messy low bun. And just the red lips. And as you can see, she's wearing false lashes and I am too. So that's what I'm going to do today. But just a little side note. I have COVID. I'll tell you more as I'm doing the get ready with me. But yes, I have COVID, and two of my daughters and two of my sons have it. As you can see, I'm not symptomatic. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, but not really, because my son presented first, and he was diagnosed first. Because I'm doubly vaccinated, I was told, and my husband and my daughter actually, who's a student nurse, we were told that we didn't really need to be tested because we were vaccinated. I was bringing my two younger children to get their tests, and I said, I'm going to get a test as well. And it came back positive. And as I say, I'm doubly vaccinated. My daughter who's doubly vaccinated, also positive. And then the other three who are not vaccinated, we're not very sick. Thank God. It's probably the Delta variant and it passes very, very quickly. But anyway, if you want to see how I created this look in my quarantine time, just keep watching. So here I am, fresh-faced and practically melting with the heat, but I'll press on as best I can and I'll tell you my COVID story. Now I've already done all my skincare, and I'm going to use the majority of Carter Beauty products, and I'm starting with the Youth Boost Primer and Serum, which it has lots of lovely skin caring ingredients in it. It has a nice slip to it, so it gives a good hold as well. I actually did a little lip scrub just because I'm using a red lip. I just thought I would give them a nice canvas to work on. I'm using the Carter Beauty Full Measure HD Foundation. This is in the colour Creme Brûlée. My son wasn't feeling very well last weekend. Sephora Pro Core Diffuser. And we didn't think anything of it because it seemed to be food poisoning. That's what it appeared to be, you know, gastric tummy issues. And, you know, he's 19, so a typical boy. He's not really going to tell his mum. But he did tell me on Sunday, and eventually, and he said that, you know, he hadn't been feeling great but didn't think anything of it. So I said, oh, you probably did get food poisoning. So he was feeling a bit chilly, and we all sat in our living room watching the Euro football final. And the next morning my son, I went in to check on him and he said he wasn't feeling great. He had a very high temperature. He said, I also have a little bit of a cough. He got his test done, a walk-in on Monday, and the result came back. He had COVID. I brought my youngest two, and I said, even though I'm doubly vaccinated, I said I will get a test as well. So I did, and yesterday, which was Thursday, we all got a positive test back. So that's 4 of us on Thursday isolating, and then my daughter and my husband went to get tested. And my daughter, who is also doubly vaccinated, tested positive today, and my husband tested negative. I'm just going to bounce that in so I have a nice finish. So yeah, thankfully we are all feeling okay. Nothing major. I'm just going to put a little bit more on my cheeks. My base done. Okay, so I'm going to just do my brows. This is the Window Dressing Brow Kit. Actually, I'm just going to use the brow mascara. It's it's brow defining gel, but it's like a mascara because her brows are quite groomed. So I'm just So that's my brows done, very simple. And I'm going to go on then to a little bit of contour. This is Carter Beauty Full House. I have my contour and my blush as well in here, which is very handy. Gorgeous colours, and I have my shimmer. So you have 2 shades of bronzer and a lovely peachy blush, and then this lovely champagne. The bronzer is actually called Spades. The blush is called Diamonds. This one here, which is the highlighter, is called Hearts, and the kind of bronzy highlighter is called Clubs. So hence Full House. So very gently. And if you hold your blush brush further down instead of up here, you'll get a much more subtle application than if you are, you know, putting it on from the, you know, with pressure on the tip of the brush. So this I can just sort of gently buff it in. There's nothing on this, just to sort of buff the two together. For eyes, I'm just going to very, very subtly apply. It's actually quite a dark shade. It's called 1.50, and it's kind of a charcoaly. And using a Carter Beauty brush, I'm going to just apply a very small amount of that. I'll get another little fluffy brush, which I love this, to just buff it out. And again, just buff that out. And what I will do is I will sort of buff it out a little bit more with this one here, which is called, it's called Innuendo. So I'm just going to buff that out. Now I'm taking a small little angled brush and I'm going to just wet the top of it with, this is rose water. And I'll just dab it off a little bit. Going back into that dark charcoal grey. I'm going to line my upper lid. And then the same on the other side, which I'll do off camera. So this is a little smudger brush. I'm going to use not that dark grey. I think I'm going to use this one here under my bottom lashes, which is called Thirst. So just into that with my little smudger brush, and I'm going to take it under the lash line there. And if I don't think it's deep enough, then I can go for a darker shade. Now I can see I have a little bit of fallout there, but don't worry. I've just dampened my brush again because I want to tightline, and I'm going to use the shadow to do that. So you're literally going into the base of the lashes underneath. So I'll do the other one off camera in case anybody's a bit squeamish. Now I have a little bit of fallout from where I lined the inner corner on the top, but I want to remove that. So I'm just using, it's like a little paddle. It's a cotton bud, and I'm putting a tiny little bit of eye makeup remover on it, and I'm just going to clean that area up. Okay, so I am going to apply false lashes, and these are Carter Beauty. Again, they are natural false lashes, so a natural look. I'll have to trim them. And if we look at the lashes that Nicole Kidman is wearing, you can see that most of, I would imagine it's like a half lash, because the emphasis is all on the outer corner. So I'm going to apply the false lashes off camera. So that's my lashes applied, and I'm just going to blend out a little on my lid, like that, just to make sure everything is as it should be. So I hope you can see that the focus is on the upper and lower lashes, well, particularly the upper lashes, and not so much on the lid. Now I'm going to clean that area up a little, because obviously when you're working with dark colours you're going to get a little bit of fallout. This is the Out of Sight Concealer Palette by Carter Beauty, and I'm going to use a little of this peachy shade here to just neutralise under my eye, and I have a little concealer brush from Carter Beauty as well. This isn't a sponsored video. You know I love these products. Some of them were gifted to me, but I absolutely love these products. They are so affordable, and yet the quality is just second to none. And Marissa Carter, who's the face of the brand, stands over all of her products. So you can see there, I'm just keeping that right where that darkness is, and it kind of cancels, oops, there's a hair. It kind of cancels out that it cancels out that darkness. So that's my kind of color correcting. I'll do a little concealing as well. This is the Covert Concealer by Carter Beauty, and it's in the color Meringue. So it's in a nice little dropper. Same little concealer brush, and a tiny bit is all you need. And I'm just going to conceal that area. Back in with my sponge, and now I don't want that concealer to move, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Setting Standards baking powder, and I'm going to use, if I can find that lovely little brush there, it's a Real Techniques brush, that just a nice size for under the eyes, and I'm going to just take a very small amount. I might just take a little of that as well and put some where I feel I might, as you can see, where I might be a little bit warm. Now for lips, she has this beautiful red shade, and I think it looks pretty matte. The only colour I have that's closest to that is the L'Oreal Collection by Blake, and it's one of the Blake's Pure Red, so Blake Lively, and it is that beautiful true red. And I will need to line, so that's the closest I have. This is an Essence lip liner in Red Blush. So I'll just line my lips. And then in with Blake's Red. I'm just going to blot that. Now to finish off, I'm going to use my Full House palette again, and I'm going to put a little shimmer on my cheek and a little up here. And I'm going to use a little fan brush for that. It's a little Real Techniques. And I'm just going to go into that lovely champagne and pop that. She has it kind of on the apples of her cheeks. You can see it a little bit there now. And I'll take it up there as well. I'll put a little more blush. So that's the look complete. So I will go and fix my hair and change my clothes and show you the finished look. So I'm back with the completed look. I reckon that her hair is in like just a low messy bun, which is exactly what mine is, very messy. I hope that you think that's a good interpretation of that look. I hope you've enjoyed that. It was fun to do. So if there's any other makeup look or celebrity makeup look that you'd like me to try out, then please let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, maybe you would hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell beside it. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. So have a lovely weekend and I will talk to you very soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.